How has it been in the recent, let's say, 10 years or so? Accidents versus deliberate acts of sabotage. What's the ratio like? And have countries genuinely gone ahead and used this, trying to disrupt undersea cables to gain some sort of an advantage over others?
I mean, the ratio, I think, is still heavily lopsided in favor of accidents. So I think there are about roughly, give or take, 100 breaks every year. And most of these are accidents, ship anchors, fishing trawlers, that kind of thing. But I think the number of deliberate acts of damage is going up slowly. And even if it isn't going up, I think it's interesting that a lot of the people in the industry, a lot of the people in government seem to be apprehensive that it will go up, that these cables are a very
Hmm.
natural kind of vulnerability, or sort of a national security hazard or an economic hazard, and they have to be protected more and more. And I think, definitely from the conversations I've had, there are a number of people in governments around the world who think that these deliberate acts of damage have already happened. They are difficult to pin down. It's very hard to say, for example, that a fishing boat did this on purpose, that it's actually acting
Hmm.
at the behest of, for example, the Russian government. It'll involve enormous prosecution and investigation before that can be ascertained. But certainly governments are paranoid enough about it now that they have, the UK, for example, has two naval vessels permanently patrolling British waters to make sure that its undersea infrastructure is safe. The Baltic nations, the Scandinavian nations, they have Coast Guard patrols now in the North Sea and the Baltic Sea to make sure that cable infrastructure and pipeline infrastructure is safe from the Russians. The Taiwanese are very paranoid about the fact that the Chinese may cut some or all of the 15 cables that come to land in Taiwan. They suspect this may already have happened, and so they are extra careful and extra vigilant. So I think it's definitely the case that over the last 10 years, as you said, there is a heightened awareness of the fact that this is a very real possibility and that may already be happening.